Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So, what do I mean by that? I mean, Proverbs, we're in Proverbs again. Love that book of the Bible. Proverbs 19, or is it 18? Proverbs 18:21. It says, Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Let's go to the Every Man's Bible. Let's see what it says. The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. So that's two versions for you. Welcome to the Whole Man Show. My name is Matt Williams, and I'm glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and the words that you speak over yourself has consequences, and the words that you speak over yourself on a daily basis won't allow you to move forward throughout the day. It'll keep you grounded as in not as in a good thing, grounded as in not allowing you to go forth and do the things that you need to do. Thanks for joining us, and just let's get started. So death and life are in the power of the tongue. So what did you say to yourself this morning when you woke up? Did you get out of bed and just start doom scrolling and comparing yourself to every man on Instagram? Man, I used to do that a lot. I don't do it anymore. Sometimes I do doom scroll, but I don't compare myself anymore. I'm thankful that that's been prayed off of me, and I'm just so thankful for that. So what did you do this morning? Did you wake up? Did you journal? Did you get into the word that speaks life over you? That's what I would recommend doing. Get in the word, because that's life. That'll speak life to you, and you can apply it. So let's talk about what I think a lot of men deal with, and that is, wherever it's greed or envy or just you just hurt, your body's hurting, your mind is taking over with all these consuming thoughts that you really don't want to have, and then you're just constantly thinking on them constantly. And I can tell you, as someone that it's happened to before and still does sometimes, but I gotta silence the enemy in that moment and shift that with something positive. I have to replace that negative with a positive instantly, and I'm pretty good at doing that now. A lot of men can't do that or haven't been able to do that. And if you can't do that, that's something that you really got to work on. You gotta have gratitude with every single thing that you have. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're having a bad day. You can turn every negative into a positive. You can. Heck, I broke my arm. I'll tell a story one day. I was telling a guy about me breaking my arm when I was probably not living right. Probably I wasn't. And that was a negative thing. Like, I was so upset. I couldn't even throw the ball anymore really well. Can't even hardly do it with my son. I got a steel plate in here. But when my arm snapped, my life shifted. My life completely shifted. I think that was a tipping point in my life to where I realized finally I was just done with where I was at. And it was like a break in my life that shifted the course. And I might make a video about that and tell the story one day. That would be a good one. I'll show the x-rays and everything. But yeah, where is that tipping point in your life to where you say, I am done speaking these things over my life. I'm done just making excuse after excuse after excuse and just being ready to shift those words. What a man deals with, we got to provide. I got to get this business, and this business has to perform this month, and I have to sell this many houses. And it's always going to be something. But are we speaking that in a way that is just keeping us from giving all that God has for you? A pastor of mine always talked about this story about a cow. It's called ruminating. And it's how a cow chews on his cud. He's eating grass, and he swallows the grass and he throws it back up, and he keeps chewing on it. And then he swallows that, throws it up, and just keeps chewing on it. I think that is an image of what men can stay in a constant negativity cycle. We are constantly chewing on the things that we don't like and not replacing it with the good things that you do have. There's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of things that my life is not perfect. Everybody has something, but what we focus on will always increase in your life. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I was at a point to where I was just like self-sabotaging myself in just like, why am I going through this? Until the Lord rescued my mind from this pain. and I was able to replace it with the good things that I had that was there already, that it was always there. But the enemy was constantly filling my spirit with the things not of God, filling my head with just self-doubt. Like, I've been there. So I challenge you today, like, look in the mirror and say, I'm not going to speak anything negative over my life today. And if a thought comes in that is not going to help me or is not pleasing, replace it with something great. Replace it with something good. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. And what constantly comes out of your mouth is who you're going to become. Who you constantly hang around with is who you become. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. We've heard that a lot. So I challenge you, if you got something that you're going through right now, if you're a man, this is kind of who I'm speaking to. If you got something that's going on right now, try it. Try it for a week. Every bad thought that comes in your head, switch it to something positive, to a gratitude. Write it down. Do 3 in the morning. Write 3 gratitudes every morning. Everyone is different. Every man is different. But that is something I think you can do. So your tongue has been on autopilot. So just stop. I'm just going to ask you to stop. Will you stop? It's hard. I know it's hard, guys, but you can do it. I believe in you. I trust you. If you need some accountability, let's jump on a call. My information is in there below. Jump into my community. I'm happy for you to be a part of it. If one-on-one coaching is something that you are looking to do, then we can talk about that too. But stop doing that to yourself. What you speak about yourself will start to overflow and come out. I think that's all I got. It's all my brain. It's all that's in my brain that's going to come out. Guys, go kill the day. Love you guys. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.